Whoa.
I like to say something really fucked up before we do it. That's what she said. Alright. If it fucks up again, I quit.
I
Alright. I don't know why I started it up because we have to wait for Boone whenever she's back.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I
110%.
don't know.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
okay. He's fine.
He's good.
Oh, I could probably check my spells and make sure I got all my shit prepared, huh? That'd probably be good. I actually have
I'll
six
be
total
back.
spell slots now, and I don't feel dumb anymore. At least I've got stuff.
At least you don't feel dumb, right?
I mean, I am dumb, but I don't feel dumb. You know
Dude,
what I
I
mean?
am too. I couldn't even get my freaking computer to work. I
Hmm.
said pooter.
That computer.
Computer. Alright. So we're back, we're up, we're good. Does anybody want to do the recap or do we want to let's just do a really quick version. Um you know what? And
He
I'll do
jumps in
it.
the water. I kill Dick.
You got it. You did. You did kill Dick.
Yeah, you did.
Now we're in the water. We followed Mermaid with middle guy into a underwater breathing area, and we are now talking to her.
Technically, she drugged me down to the underground breathing area.
Yes, you did.
Because you went willingly.
That's because I was slow as fuck.
You also got slapped in the face with the fish. That happened.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Mina and you guys have just she's basically just told you guys that yes, they would be willing to fight with you, but you're gonna have to convince them because the last time something happened, it didn't go so well. So, you guys are currently standing there. It's been about an hour since you guys popped your last blue chew. So you guys are still ready to go. And other than that, we left off with you guys trying to like plan what you wanted to do or how you wanted to attack the situation, and
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think we talked about that during the week. So if anybody had any ideas or next steps, let's hear it. Let's do it.
Mm. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking we got to use the shallows by the bay. We got to get something to draw them in there, and then some way to cut them off from the open ocean.
Okay, so I had a little bit of a plan. I did not think through it because this week has been traumatizing. Um, but
Damn.
uh, so basically, I know that they said that they like treasure and stuff. Um, maybe we get. mm, Maybe we send Mina to talk to them
Mm.
and like, hey, these people want to like bargain. They want to bring ships into the harbor. They're willing to give you like a buttload of treasure if you let us bring these ships into the harbor.
Like a
And we
mafia.
meet, yeah, we're making like a little mafia deal.
Oh.
Except we don't like we meet in the like the low tide area, so we're comfortable, but they're also still in the water, so they're still happy-ish maybe. Um, and while she's going to talk to them, we can run back to the shore and tell the army what we know. I don't know. I think that's plan B. I still want to try to talk to them, but I don't know
Mhm.
how we're going to talk to them and do that.
I think we start off asking to talk to them to see if we can get any communication going, and then we can worry about what we're going to do to combat the issue once that fails. Because another
Maybe we
plan
should
we
ask.
could do is
Okay.
we can stage a trap. We can take a ship from the harbor filled with fake gold, so rocks painted gold,
Oh.
and we could set sail wait for them to attack, and in the underbelly of the ship can be explosives. And when they attack the ship, we can detonate the ship, taking out a bunch of them all at once.
Mm-hmm. It's the necklace of fireballs.
Okay, well, let's try to, yeah, so do we just ask Mina to take us to them, or?
Yes,
I
go to her
mean,
and say,
we
"Take
should
me to your
talk to
leader."
Dear Lord.
her first, and because she said that they won't talk at all. Like, so how would one go about talking with them? Because
I
I feel
mean,
like if she tracks us
maybe,
over there, we're just gonna die.
I mean, yeah, but maybe if we have something to offer, which is the deal
Mm, okay.
What if I
with,
sneak into their palace and rob them?
I
I
mean,
love it.
I think if we're people that have a lot of money to offer, we wouldn't be stealing from them.
True,
Uh-huh.
unless one of us happens to be a klepto and it's not about the value as much as it is the thrill of the steal.
Yeah, Gavrila, we can tell.
Yeah.
Also, how much danger are we gonna put Mina in by sending her down to talk, like to have her try and get them to come talk to us? They're just gonna kill her and then try to come kill us.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about that. I'm cool with that.
I mean,
As
no,
it is.
I'm worried about that. I feel like if she's coming to them with, like, hey, these people want to talk to you about, like, a lot of gold and treasure,
Mm,
maybe she will be in less trouble.
How
mm.
much gold do you guys have on you?
Um,
How much
I'm not
gold do
very
I have on
liquid
me?
right now.
How
Uh,
much gold do we have?
I have 18.
Perfect. So we're gonna put all 18 in, give all 18 to her, and tell her to take this to their leader, saying there's more where this came from if you're willing to talk. I don't know. There's not any more. But
Sure.
I have a piece of jewelry worth 10 gold pieces. I
Ooh.
guess that's something. It's from my, like, kit, but,
Oh yeah.
um, I guess I can put that in. Just a generic necklace.
Okay. Well, we should ask Mina about that. Mina, do you think that you could take this gold to the other, are they mer people? Is it mer people?
Yeah. Sure.
Tridents?
No.
Different kind of tridents?
No, they're not
No.
trident. So
Good.
they little history. Mina probably would have explained this. These are. Oh, yeah, she wouldn't have explained this. They're not merfolk, but they are a type of merfolk. Let's just say that.
should
Okay.
we
She
use
said they were less
persuasion?
like human, right? Like less
Yeah.
like humanoid looking.
Yeah, they definitely do not look humanoid. They, out of like, you know what? History
Are they
checks.
just
If
sharks?
you want to know some more about these guys, give me some history checks. See
Oh
what.
yeah.
Roll in history.
And you guys are gonna have to tell me your rolls because I can't see shit because the TV's fucked up.
I rolled an 8, which is a +6. So what is that? 14, then -1, so 13.
5.
And Corey, are you planning to roll a history check or no?
Oh, yeah, I will.
Okay. Gab, you're not gonna know shit.
I ain't gonna know shit.
22. 18 plus 4.
You, Corey's the only one who's gonna actually know a little bit more about the the history of these fish folk. Just very general history. It's not super in depth to the situation, but you would know that there are generally two different types of merfolk. There was, let's just say you've never seen confirmed incidents, but you've heard of it since it's relatively related to your race. Um, merfolk can like what you guys are up against was originally a race of merfolk, but they were corrupted and they had to physically adapt to a different environment. So they like their physicalness has changed. They are much more fish than man in the way that merfolk are kind of like halvesies. These are much more like 3/4 fish. So they're very aggressive. That's what you that's what's been rumored, but there's not many tales about these specific groups because they don't necessarily they don't necessarily let people survive in order to go tell the tales, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just repeat all that back to them. And
That's
Mina
nice.
would
I was thinking
confirm
real
that
hard and I
that's.
didn't get
She
do you
would
want me to like say it in my own?
No, when you would describe that to everyone, Mina would confirm that that's kind of that's the situation. That's the group um, that has overtaken their tribe and has actually like the thing. Mina would say this. What's so funny,
Sorry.
Ben?
Did you see what Mike put in there?
No, I didn't see what Mike put in there.
Please look at it.
I'm looking. I don't like how I'm already laughing a little bit. I haven't seen. That's.
I don't know why that's so
You
funny.
know what? I would say that's the correct half, but it's not. That's the more fun half. I'll show it on the stream. I don't even know why I worry about it. We have so many warnings up. You guys could send whatever. It doesn't even
That's
matter.
so funny. Anyway, do go on.
Hold on. I want to find something. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay.
While you do that, I'm going to try to steal. What? No.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. You're gonna steal what? We're having a
I don't
nice,
know.
polite conversation.
He doesn't even know.
You're
Yet.
just itching.
He
I
just
see
wants-
Gav.
he
He's
just-
just shaking a little bit. He's like, I need to steal.
He yearns for the klepto.
I must steal something.
I must
It's
stop
real
Christmas from
versus
coming.
I'm having withdrawals.
Itching. Yeah. So I must stop Christmas from coming. Okay. So, Gav, are you actually gonna start stealing shit from Mina? Because that's the only person to steal shit from.
Not right now.
So I'm gonna hold on. Good idea. Because that would have changed something that I don't think you would have like changed. So, Mina would just confirm what you said, Corey, about this group, and I my brain is way back there. So, what were we talking about?
Well, just nighttime. The sun's
We were trying
History
to
of the
figure out the
fish.
plan, but now we kind of know that they're very aggressive.
Oh shit! Yes, I remember where we were. Please let I kind of remember. So, I was gonna
It's
lore drop and I
already
completely
coming
forgot about it.
daytime.
So,
These
these
stone right there.
Moreau
Two stones.
people, she would kind of
I
be a
do
little
have a
bit
stone
more
right there.
calm after talking with
Or
you guys
one
and sitting
stone.
with you.
Okay, now go
So she would
inside
be
the
more
house.
likely to divulge
Mike,
more
mute yourself,
information.
dude. I can't hear.
Get there?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So, she's calmed down more as she's talking with you guys. She was super like goosebumpy and shaky when she would talk about these other fish beings, and she's since kind of gotten more comfortable with you guys, and she's now divulging a little bit more about the situation. She basically says that she doesn't actually know why these people have taken over her tribe, and she explains that she was very little when they finally came. She wasn't little. She was just, it's been years. It's been like 3 or 4 years. And for some reason, there's no information onto why they're specifically there. They killed, she tells you that they killed all of the males when they first did their big revolt, which is slightly sexist because the females are almost just as strong. But they have since been living amongst these merfolk and trying to she's been trying to understand what they're actually here for. They're not super talkative. They're very there's really not a good word to describe what they're doing. I don't really have. They're occupying their tribe space. They are they're reproducing with some of the merfolk women, and it's like they've just moved in and colonized. I guess colonized is the right word. I don't want to be sensitive for political issues, but that's I guess the right word.
So are they like only males that came in? Just like a bunch of dudes, or is it like
Let's tear down the patriarchy.
I like the patriarchy. Let's support the
down the fuck up
patriarchy.
some people?
The patriarchy's
If
just
they're
flashing something shiny in front of Gav, and he's just like, I am here for whatever you got.
Steal for
Sorry.
everything.
Sorry.
I wonder if we can almost germ warfare this, like we, and then give them out blankets covered in like fish disease.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like it would kill the other merfolk if we even could
I
do
feel
that.
like you're gonna infest Mina with something.
You're gonna give them crabs.
Yeah, literally crabs.
No, because that's what it is on land. So you'd be basically
People.
giving them something like chickens. You know, because you call it
Oh
crabs.
no,
So you'd be
chicken
giving-
pox.
Jesus Christ! Yep.
So
You're
we're gonna give them seagulls.
You're,
Uh, I mean, if there's any way to reason with them, I'm down for reasoning. But also if we have to, fight them to free the merfolk and free the town, I'm with that also.
I will
So
support
talking to Mina, to get,
reasoning.
if we take this 18 gold that I have and you bring it to them and you let them know that you found this with a note, so that way it's not like you were hanging out with us, that you found it with a note that someone wanted to meet with them, and there's more where this came from. If they are willing to come talk, do you think that they would come talk?
she looks very hesitant, and she says, I don't know if they will. They don't. You all speak common. They don't.
I
Like,
What do they speak? If you've been around them,
well, they speak this weird like Aquan language, which I guess Corey would also speak, but it would just be. I guess what she's trying to convey is that she's very hesitant to do any of these plans because there's. She would inform you that the likelihood of them accepting some kind of note and some kind of money from her specifically just probably will not go over very well. She kind of looks a little bit like her blue is kind of vibrant. You guys saw a photo of her. She pales a little bit. She looked a little pale as she explains to you guys that may or may not work.
okay. So what if it doesn't come from
Pipe
you?
up and say,
Yeah, what if
spot
it's-
where they can find it and we can. Well, I guess I don't know if we can get a message to them. I don't know if they can read and write.
I pipe up and say, what if I go and talk to them? I speak a little fish myself, and I say, ooh, woo.
oh
Fish myself.
Speak a little fish myself. She looks confused. She doesn't. You're speaking primordial. It's a little bit different than just like the language of the sea. I guess I didn't really look up to see what primordial actually entails. I mean, you can talk to Ula in that way, but
yeah. So I can basically speak to all aquatic animals or animals, creatures. I can show you like the thing if you need.
I assume that's what Aquan means because I would just like any aquatic thing.
Aquaman.
But I mean, she wouldn't know what Uru means, is what I was getting at.
Yeah.
She's just gonna look at you
I
and just
know.
be like, "What?"
You said the last time that she didn't speak primordial. I was just saying it for shits and gigs.
She slowly pronounces "uwu" to you too.
I'm gonna look at him. She doesn't speak primordial, dick. Not all of us fish people speak the same language.
Racist.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I'm just trying to help.
She's just a
Well,
racist.
I can speak. I could speak to the one that at least I understood what the other one said, so I assume I can talk to them. Um, would it be helpful if I went with you?
Um, her eyes is her blah, 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 blah. Her eyes are gonna like dart back and forth, like she's not really sure how to answer you. She just looks very like unsure. She says, I'm not quite sure. This is uncharted territory for me. This is the first time that they've ever seen one of you not dead. Even you, and she points at you like being a Triton. She says, even you. Being. She gestures to you, probably not knowing the right word. What's funny about this whole thing is like nobody knows the word for Tritons. Everybody's just like, you being. You!
You!
She just goes, there's no guarantee that they won't hurt you. That they are unpredictable and only predictable in the way that violence is usually the answer. She says, if you would like to try, like, I guess.
Let's light this candle. Let's do it.
I feel like if we go to the deep sea, we are all going to die. I'm all about
nice
a
play
peaceful
with you.
resolution. I want it in shallow water.
I mean, I just don't know. I don't want to risk just Mina. At least if I'm there, I can help protect. If you two show up, I feel like, I mean, you guys don't, and this isn't a race thing. I mean, it is a little bit, but also not
Being
a lot
racist
of it.
against humans right now, aren't you?
Well, no, it's more of a.
And
Was that
drow.
beat?
And
You
round.
guys. I'm worried that if you guys show up with me, that it's gonna scare them off immediately.
I
What if
mean,
we
if
show
you want to go, I
What
think
if
it's
we
a
show up
horrible
holding the
idea.
head of the guard that they don't like? Like, we go back to Dick's head off, bring them the head of one of their enemies to show that we're on their side.
I mean,
We're right in front of a guard, right?
Yeah.
Alvaro's gonna perk up at this, and he just goes, that might actually work. If his body's still there, and he's gonna turn to me
You
and just
really
say,
hated Dick, didn't you?
he turns to look at Axis. He just says, he was a dick long before you guys got to town. So I wasn't kidding. I'm very glad he's gone. He's gonna turn to Mina and he's going to ask Mina and say, you said that something was gonna smell the water, like smell the blood, or would his body still be there? She's going to respond and say, there's a possibility, but I'm not quite sure. There was a scout coming to trade places with me, so I'm not sure if his body's even there, but we can check.
Let's go bring them the head of their enemy.
Sure.
Alright.
Sounds
guys.
great.
I just need performance checks from all of you, please.
Well, I mean, right now?
Yeah, right
I
now.
didn't know it was going to be so low. You know
Oh
what I mean?
shit!
Wait, are you guys all going, or are you, like, some people gonna stay in the cave?
I'm not going to stay in the cave. I mean, we're going up to the shallow water, right? I mean,
Yep.
like we're heading back to the coast where his body was, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're going to die along the way, but yeah, no, that's the plan.
Dirty 20.
21.
Fuck.
I can help Axis
No.
swim.
Don't. This is a performance check. This is different.
Okay.
What has it been?
Is a 2?
Okay.
And my performance is a +2? and I have a -1, so it's a 3.
It's a 3. Okay.
It's a 3.
So, you know what? Hold up.
I feel like that's accurate to how I'm feeling about all of this, so that's fine.
Okay. Okay. All right. So everybody but Ben, as you guys re-enter the water, you do a very cool entrance. You all kind of like slide right back into the water. Ben, for some reason, you decide to stand. You stand at the edge of this, like,
Oh,
at the edge of the water where it meets, like,
Yeah.
yeah. And you put your hands above your head, and you attempt to dive. And my friend, you belly flop right on your stomach, smacking the water. And it slightly stings because your little shirt isn't protecting your movies as much as it should.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
ow, my nipples!
my nipples. All right. So, yeah, as you guys swim back in the so Corey can now see. You know what? Actually, we're gonna backtrack a little bit because this is an imaginary game. Before you guys actually leave her cave, and I wanted to work these into the story. So she's actually going to suggest that perhaps something from her pile of treasures could be helpful. That is where you each find your chosen items. So yeah, you pick them out of a pile. And
That's nice.
the boots do smell kind of musty though, Gav. The necklace has like a little bit of rust you might have to take care of, Corey. And same thing with the pendant axis. It had salt water sitting on these things, so you are definitely gonna have to like slightly get them repaired. They work just fine for now, but they will eventually start to like deteriorate if you guys do not get them fixed.
Oh. So when I put this thing on, instead of having to like choke down the water for a second and like deal with like the whole like, oh, getting back in the water, do I just like breathe normally?
Yeah, it.
Nice.
I kind of like the mechanic of you still breathing in the water, but it's painless for now. Like, let's just say you adapt to the water. It's not painful to do so. But Gav, as you re-enter the water, because you were in like an air bubble, you still have that sensation where you feel like this like choking thing, and you do feel that feeling of like your life kind of like flashing before your eyes again. You can do.
I'm enjoying this.
It's very much so traumatic for you every time. Roll an insight check for me.
Insight. What is my insight? Bam! 12.
This time, you, as you see the same memories as you saw before. This time, a different face pops in front of you. It's very blurry, but you think you can make out the features of an elf, but you're just not sure. But you see something.
Is it that bitch?
Insight check again. I mean,
Are
I'm not just gonna give you
I lost my
shit.
d20. Hold on. I just lost my
you
d20.
inside checking your own vision?
Yes. You know what? The DM says you can.
17.
It's been blessed.
17.
17.
17.
It's funny.
You're like 90% sure it's her. But you can't make out the features totally, but you have like a very good feeling that's her, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's you.
Do I remember a name, or at least like maybe a first syllable, or you know when you like it's at the tip of your tongue, it's like Sarah, Sammy.
Like the thing earlier was like it's just something. Yeah. You actually remember from a previous the previous run-in with her that it started with a V, but you got nothing else.
Viagra.
What?
Viagra.
Yep, that's her name.
Viagra.
It's official. It's lore. It's canon now. I'm writing it down.
Viagra.
Gav's mystery lady is Viagra.
Fantastic.
But I actually wrote it down, so I'm sorry.
Every time she would trip and fall at school, we just call her Viagra Falls.
Okay. Continuing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You guys head back towards the shore area. Axis, she offers to help you swim.
I'm going to thank her.
Aww. You see her smile, and as she smiles, you see a bunch of like razor sharp teeth. So it's slightly threatening.
Am I within like eye shot of this?
Make us the very small involuntary noise.
Get it, Axis?
Okay, I love that. That's hilarious. But yeah, Gav, you catch like the tiny last bit of the smile because you're still over there like going through your memories and having like a weird self-actualization moment. So you catch like.
I'm gonna swim by.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna swim by Axis. Be like, that's frightening.
She heard you.
That's rude.
Rude?
In a good way. In a good way. I like frightening.
Wow.
I don't think Mina took that in a good way.
Well, my.
I think it looks nice.
That's even worse.
Oh.
She,
I'm sorry. They don't talk to ladies very often. And when they do, it doesn't go well.
somebody goes, you don't happen to have a book that he could have, right? Because it's the only way to get
I just want to point out my altercation
book
with the
on
woman
that.
went great. I made plenty of money off of it.
I got a book, all right?
You know what
We're
he
good.
got? He got a rock.
I got a-
Okay? You got
I
a
got
rock.
a bag of gold.
And a rock. You keep forgetting about
And
the
a
rock.
rock.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, don't forget about the rock.
Yeah.
My G unit.
You got a bag with
Has a
Dwayne
G on it.
Johnson in it.
Okay. Alright. I don't actually know what you said. My brain just went somewhere else. We are still swimming. So, she helps you. She kind of like shakes her head at like something you said, and she helps you swim, and you guys are in the front. Alvaro has no trouble keeping up with you, Corey. He's weirdly very agile in the water. And Gav, you struggle a little bit, but you get there. You're taken in the rear.
I knew
There
it!
he is.
So not
That's
what
gonna
I meant.
cost a lot of money. Not against it.
Ow.
That's so fucked up. I'm gonna cry. So sorry. You aren't taking anything up the rear. Okay?
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised because he steals so much that he wouldn't know how to keister things. You know, use that prison pocket to its fullest. So I think it'd be all right.
Literally.
Oh my
How many
God.
points of damage am I taking for this?
God. The water helps, so not that much.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think salt water is a natural lubricant.
It makes it worse. It does extra damage.
It's like
stings.
sandpaper.
Oh
James,
my god. Okay.
you got sand in it. Anyway, you go on.
This is gonna be a rough session.
That makes sense.
I literally have I have notes. It says rough one right there. It's 100% true. All right. So you're bringing up the rear,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys make it back, and this surprisingly, even though you guys have been gone for like 20-30 minutes, the blood in the water seems to have like slowly faded, but like it's a much bigger area now. And as you guys swim through this little bit of thing, you see the shape of you see this big blue shape, and it has its back to you. But as you guys swim and approach, Axis,
I'm gonna whisper, Nina, what's that?
she's gonna whisper to you, and so quietly you're not even sure if you hear it. She's going to say, "It's too late to turn back. We're just
Can I
gonna have
roll
to."
a perception?
What do you
Yeah,
want to
I'm gonna
perceive?
roll
But yeah,
perception as well.
yeah.
Well, no, I'm just curious if I can roll a perception to see if I can recognize, like, I guess, weapons or like anything in particular about this fella,
Okay.
or if it doesn't matter. Are we just looking at him like at the back? I don't know
18.
if it matters.
You are seeing like the back of his form, but yeah, I would. Yeah, if you want to roll perception, we'll see what there's to
Yeah.
see. And then Gav, after he's done, if you want to tell me what you are rolling perception for, I can answer that.
Holy fuck!
Weak points. I rolled a 19. I'm looking for weak points. Maybe like a scar or something that would simulate like where he might have been.
Okay, so we're
There
gonna
might be
I
an
rolled
old wound.
a 4 total.
Axis. You notice that he is a very pretty blue color. He's very pretty. That color is just. It stands so nicely next to this like billow of pinkish blood water. It's like it's so cute.
Mhm.
That's what you noticed.
If he was
I
green,
got a 17.
Okay, what do you, so we've uh so in the future we're going to like okay. Let's do Gav's first and then we one step at a time. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Okay. Gav, what did you roll for the weak points?
I got 16 plus
19?
3. Yeah.
Is that okay? From the back of his form, you notice that there are scales that almost look like armor plates, kind of like protecting the back of this guy's neck. But you notice that they stop right near the side of like your neck, towards the front. So, you can't see much more from him from this angle, but you can also tell that there is there's no noticeable hard scales going down his tail, and I mean you're seeing a lot of scars on his fins. They're not super put together. You can tell that they look like they've been healed quite a few times. Is there anything else specifically you were looking for? Or
No, just sort of similar to the way the hunter's mark works with a ranger, where you can identify like weak spots or areas that would give you an advantage in battle. So old scars, old injuries, stuff like that.
From the back.
Did he
see
take
if
an
they're
arrow
on
to the knee?
arms? Probably.
Arrow to
If
the
he had knees,
to the gills.
I would
Good
like
arrow
to
to the
bring you
gills.
back to Exhibit A. He most definitely has knees in this picture.
That's not him. There's no tentacles
Oh my god, that is
anywhere
100%
there.
him. He's even blue.
No. DM rules. No.
Sorry. My bad.
Okay. Alright, so, Corey, what exactly were you rolling perception for?
Oh, I don't know. I thought we were just rolling it.
Oh, okay. Is there anything
Yeah.
about him that you are... Is there anything about your surroundings or him specifically that you are interested or curious about?
I'll just, I want to roll to see if there's anybody else, like any of them
Yes.
besides him around.
Any more?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that
Thank you.
one.
I speak well.
Smart. This is a smart roll.
She's the smartest one here right now, I hope
What do you mean
so.
right now?
You don't have to put that disclaimer on it. I'm flat retarded. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Flat retarded. I'm retarded. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know basic math.
Sir Herbert. I can make a funny sound and laugh at it. I'm the dumbest one here. I'm retarded. Okay. I just need to know what Corey rolled.
I got a 17.
Oh, okay, cool. That's That's good. So, while everyone's staring at this big, dark... I've been calling him blue this whole time. Or purple. I can't remember.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah. Corey, yeah.
We can just name him Shadow Daddy.
No, wait. Oh, I almost spoiled something. Oh, I've already spoiled it by saying something. Shit.
All you've told us is that he's blue, and that it's a him. Which you said they all were.
I think I get it,
Yeah.
but I could be wrong.
It's something else.
Sure.
My throat is parched. All right, we are talking about this guy. So he, while you're staring at everyone else is staring at this big figure in front of you, you notice that about like 60 feet off away from the shoreline, which is to your right, off to the left, there looks like there might be another figure. But you don't notice anybody else.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of like bump them, like whoever's closest, and I'm gonna point towards the figure and say, I think there might be another one, but I can't tell.
I think that's the guard.
Yeah.
The guard is next to you. E.
Yep.
The other? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna...
Gav's slightly in the back, and then Ben and Mina are right up to the front. So, yeah, Mina swims, you access right... I just said Ben. I meant Axis earlier. She swims you all the way, like, within 10 feet of this big blue guy.
Sorry.
Someone go say hi.
I guess I...
So you swims within 10 feet of this guy?
Yes, you guys are within 10.
He still hasn't noticed us?
He knows you're there. He just hasn't turned around yet.
Oh. That's neat.
Is he looking at the dead body of the guard?
You can't see behind him.
I'm just gonna turn around. How far is Corey behind me?
Flattery is the way. Hello, handsome.
Yeah, no, this is your chance, honestly.
Well, hello.
Have you met my friend Mina? No, no. No,
yes, he probably has.
Hi, hello, hi.
Flip spin hair, hello. No.
Yeah.
Every game I take my top off. Okay.
Starts unbuttoning shirt.
Can't get it though because of like the leather stuff keeping it down.
It is time.
It is time.
Come here often. No, hi.
No, I don't think you do, but okay. All right. He hears you speak, Corey, and he slowly turns, and you guys can see the body of Dick is in his hands. And there looks like...
He's holding Dick in his hands.
Do you guys want to hear the end of that sentence, or...
Go ahead. Okay. I'm sure he's probably eating Dick.
It could have been 10 times funnier if I didn't finish it, but yeah.
Sorry.
So he grasps... Let me get this straight. He grasps Dick with both hands and puts it in his mouth.
The level of inappropriateness in this movie.
Hey, you got all the disclaimers on there? They knew.
I do.
Don't even worry about it.
You guys remember how I did that interview thing? Like I was talking to that one guy? Yeah. I said the appropriateness level was about the same as like Michael Scott in The Office. This is worse. This is bad.
No, this is like Deadpool.
Oh shit! You know what? That probably would have made more sense. Yeah, I feel like Deadpool is.
Who keeps leaving and coming back?
Hello, Corey.
Hi.
Oh,
I had a really
What was-
funny joke, and then it my batteries died.
oh.
When they bury him, it's gonna be a dick in a box.
It's my dick in a
A
box.
dick in a box.
I'm thinking of it.
That's a
That's
beautiful
hilarious.
holiday anthem. Okay, I'm just gonna say
It is.
What I got Ben for Christmas.
You mailed it to him? That's a little personal, but alright.
No, hand delivered.
It's
Hand
don't worry,
delivered.
it's Velcro.
You mean
Yeah.
two hand delivered? Give yourself.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie on camera.
It took multiple people to lift this.
It's multiple.
Fucking kaiju size.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Godzilla.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess that was a very racist nickname.
No. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
This went off the rails so
This
fast.
is so bad.
It's like the
named him Dick.
the one level above a priest. It's a kaiju.
Don't blame me, Ben. Okay.
Oh
I
my
said
god.
he was a dick. Not he is dick. He had one. Right now it's in this guy's mouth. So,
I was about to say, it's in this guy's mouth now.
oh, this is not good. He's literally
Do you have a gag reflex?
roll a medicine
Alright.
check. I want to know.
7 plus 1, 8.
You are not
Oh my
sure,
goodness.
and you are terrified to find out. Okay. He turns,
Anyway.
and
Uh-huh.
he has this man. He has one hand grabbing from like over the shoulder, and you can see that his claws almost span what must be half of like all the way around him. So you've got like fingers that go over his chest, and probably a thumb that's like going over like half a shoulder. Like he has this big guy, whole handful, like can almost like wrap around this guy completely. One arm around his shoulder,
Please do.
one arm around like his entire leg, and he has just taken a massive like bite out of this guy.
Oh.
Yep.
Sorry
Don't bite
to
out of
interrupt your lunch.
Corey,
Um.
as
We
you
did that.
look at him, as he turns and makes eye contact with you, you notice that this is. Excuse me. Goodness gracious, bad time for burp. You notice this is the same guy, fish man, that you saw in the puddle that
Magical
one
river.
time. That what? Yeah, the magical
Oh.
river, the drunken river. That one.
Mm-hmm.
And he recognized you too. And he actually starts to let go of this body.
You gonna finish that?
It's your chance to shine, Corey.
I'm just gonna kind of, you see me like freeze up for a second, and I'm just like, if I could sweat underwater, I'm sweating. I'm gonna like, I guess speak Aquan because I'm assuming that's what he speaks. Hi, hello. I don't know if you remember me, but we were in the river together.
As you start to say this, he lets the body float off to the side, like out towards the deeper end. And you notice that the form that was out there that you spotted starts to swim towards you guys.
Oh, great. Okay, and I'm gonna kind of nudge Avril. What is his name? The
Just
guard?
call him
Alvaro?
Al,
Yeah.
little Owlie. Oh, Alley Cat. I'm gonna nudge him and I'm gonna kind of like gesture. Yeah. And to like get him to tell everyone else. Do you remember me?
He's, as he let the body float by, he slowly, keep in mind that you were the middle in the order, so you were about 15 feet away. what he does is, as Mina sees what he's doing, oh my fucking god, she takes Ben. Oh my god, I don't think I could DM right now. She takes Axis and kind of pulls him out of this guy's way. He lets the body float off, and he starts to slowly swim towards you.
He let the body hit. Did he let the body hit the floor?
This has just devolved so
So
hard.
it's gone.
It's just
I'm sorry.
no, it's me. It's not you guys. It's me. Technical difficulties. I forgot you guys didn't level up. This has been a messy session, and I apologize.
Trying to kill actual Ben under the water.
I took it up the rear.
Stick in a box.
So yeah, to dig in a
Pick it
box.
up.
This guy had a mouthful of dick. This is just so not good. Oh my god. Okay. All right. We got this. We can do this.
Yep. So she moved me to the side. Which way do we go, by the way?
The body's slowly floating out to sea towards this dark figure who is swimming towards it. Slowly, not aggressively. And Corey, he's slowly approaching you. Kind of like if you saw a wild animal and you wanted to approach it, you would do so slowly. He's doing that to you. He hears everything you're saying, but he's slowly approaching you as if he's worried you'll swim away.
You said Mina moved us? Me and her? Do we move to the right or to the left?
She had you locked in her arm, and she sees that he's trying to go directly to Corey, who is like behind you guys. She just kind of like pulls you out of the way.
To the left or to the right?
Towards the shore. I don't know if that's your left or right, but towards the shallow end and not the...
I'm imagining that's on our right, so I'll say right.
Okay. Gab, you're watching all this.
I'm watching this.
You just kick it back. You see Dick's floating body. You don't want to take a souvenir, not a finger. Add to your collection. Don't start a collection. I'm sorry for the bad idea. Don't do that.
You know what? I'm gonna become a serial killer.
Oh.
No. Yes, but no. I don't want to be... Alright.
As he's like swimming closer, I'm not gonna like move fast because I don't want to like spook him. I saw what you did. Yeah, we did that. We didn't. I mean, it was kind of on purpose. So, he was gonna try to come in here and kill you, and I figured that wouldn't be like the best thing for you guys. So, sorry about the mess. But I see that you enjoy the mess, so that's good.
Yeah. Okay, so he's listening to everything you have to say, but as you get to the end of what you just said, he is right in front of you, and he is taking his massive ass hand, and he's actually going to grab you by your face and tilt you like side to side to look at both sides of your head. And then he's going to snap to Mina, like his head just goes, and in what languages does everybody speak?
I speak common sign language, and Draconic.
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Gnomish, Goblin, and Thieves' Cant.
God damn.
He's stacking them.
And Uwu. You speak
soon-
Uwu.
Soon, Primordial.
It's gonna be a
No, we're calling it's Uwu. You speak Uwu.
Uru, Becky Uru.
Gosh, hoorah and Uwu. Okay. Corey, what languages do you speak?
Primordial. I speak the aquatic language, common. Thieves' Cant, Dwarvis, and Draconic.
We all speak dragon.
What? Maybe you guys
And we've
will
not-
dragon. Maybe not. We'll see. If you guys don't die, within the next session or two.
5 minutes from now.
I'm hoping not. This session was bad. Let's not end on this one. You guys are gonna live no matter what. Just because this one sucks.
Yay. Plot armor.
Plot armor, because the DM had a rough.
Well, in that case, Leroy.
I'm just kidding.
Cabrillo steals things off of him, tries to take a scale.
You tie his tentacles in a bow on his face.
Fantastic.
As he's like grabbing my face, I'm like, "Hi, hello. Is this like, hi."
So, he says something. He says to Mina, and he just says, "Where did you get these?" And he then looks off towards his other side, and this figure that had been swimming towards you guys, has like made it within like 20 feet. He turns to that figure and he says something in a language that none of you understand. He looks back at Mina and is expecting an answer, and she looks back at all of you and then looks at this guy, and you all notice like she's visibly like she's shaking a little bit. Axis, you can definitely feel it because she's still got a hold on you. And she straightens her back and very shortly says,
Did he say that in common, by the way? Sorry.
yeah, he spoke in aquatic, so none of you guys could hear it except Corey, and then none of you understood what he said to the other big person. But she actually doesn't say anything to him. She just gives him like this look. It looks like it's full of confidence and like this backbone that she just does not seem to physically possess due to the fact that she's
Fish don't
shaking
have
her leaf.
spines, so.
She does. She's half human. You're just the different half other than what you said in the Discord.
Looks like she's got these. Sorry. Go ahead.
These nuts. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Mm.
So he's going to at her silence, she's going to he's going to Corey, you have about a 3-second decision to make. What are you going to do? Anything right now? You're not gonna die. Just, I'm sorry.
It sure sounded like it.
Just slits my throat right there. Just like I'm dead. Okay,
Snaps the neck. Jesus.
Yeah.
Straight up gone.
No, I'm not killing you like that.
You know what? I'm gonna like hold my hand out. So like a handshake. That my equivalent, yeah, a handshake.
I got you.
So like,
Your
or a
hand.
fin shake.
A fin shake.
Yeah.
I think that's a rated R. We can't talk about what a fin shake is on here. I don't care what.
I think I've broke past all the barriers what we can and can't say on here.
Yeah, now we're there.
I still have barriers. Jesus Christ. Again, I am so sorry about this session. Basically, what he's going to do when he notices your hand, he's going. You notice. Will you please roll an insight check, Corey? Because you're the only one close enough to see what's going on.
Insight check.
My favorite.
23.
Damn.
That's a 19 plus
That's fine.
4.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So you notice that he he makes a sound, and
For what?
you think it's something like a chuckle, but you're not quite sure. He could have burped. It's not like you've ever heard a dude like this giggle, but you're pretty sure it was a giggle due to the body language and the fact that he slowly raises his hand, and the size comparison between the two. He basically puts one finger out and shakes your hand with one finger.
Oh, it's like a toddler. Just
How big is this guy?
He's big. He's big. I told you his hand could reach. I don't know if you guys can see me, but one finger could be on like okay, over your heart, and one could be on the opposite side of your body. That's his hand. Claw.
So did you say he's
His
like
claw.
12 feet tall? Long? 12 feet long?
Let me see. Might actually
10
be able to
feet?
tell you.
Mom, pick up Daddy's player.
I'm actually curious myself. One second. That's not helpful. He's very long. I'm thinking from like the top of his head to the bottom of his tail is easily like I'm trying to decide somewhere between like 15 and 20 feet. He's big.
That's fucking massive.
He's a massive being. But the merfolks are
He's
like
gonna die.
Mina
He's
looks much
gonna
more like
die.
human-esque. She's think of like the regular woman walking down the street at a tail. That's
Yes.
it.
Like it's like 6 foot. She's like
This
6 feet long.
guy is gigantic. Let's talk about what he looks like for a second. He's terrifying. I'm sorry, I don't want to have nightmares this bitch. But yeah, his claws would go from like the points that I explained, but that includes talons. So like -3 inches from that, that's his actual hand. I could squeeze you without cutting you kind of thing. So giant hands here. Giant hands.
Okay.
He's a very big being. Like I think Axis, Gav, and Corey could all stand together, like and morph together, and you'd be like the same size as him.
Okay. I was curious.
He a big boy.
Yeah, babe. Oh.
He got dick in his mouth.
Dick in his mouth.
He do. He got dick in his mouth. I guess not really. He took a stomach bite, so he still has dick in his mouth.
He got stuck. He got stomach ache dick.
Yep, you do. Yeah.
Mhm.
It gives it. Well, I don't know if anybody wants to do anything.
I'm shaking his finger. So
Right. Does anybody else want to do anything before something kind of like bigger happens?
Oh fuck. Yeah. That's the end.
Not like.
Yeah.
Not like.
I mean, I'm making sure I'm looking at him in the eyes. So that's
Nope. Mike put another
If I-
picture in the chat.
if I
seems
die, I
pretty
want him to
accurate.
know
Let's try.
what he's killing.
Corey, I need you to pick a number 1 through 20 for me.
6. That's my lucky number.
Good. Okay. So you do not, as you stare into this big being's eyes, which looks Gav. What?
Is it that?
He has 5 fingers. Also, no.
Don't blame me.
Don't blame me.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's got 5 fingers.
I'm just
But is
gonna
it basically
send
that?
I'm just gonna send you a photo of what he looks like.
Okay.
You know what? From now on, if I have a photo,
I mean, we're staring at him, so it's not like you're hiding anything. I mean, you can put him in there so we can see him.
Yeah, I just created that from Grok.
Yeah, from now on, any pictures I have of people or anything, they're just gonna get shown. But like, I don't know copyright wise, but I don't give a shit. that really doesn't matter. Oh my god. I didn't realize I also had this. You guys want a cursed picture of Jigglypuff?
I mean, no fuck.
Jesus
Goodness.
H Christ.
So I played a Pokemon Go thing, and I was baby Jigglypuff, so that's what I look like after I beat a rat to death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
with my
It
paws.
looks super scary. Not pawns.
It,
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna fuck us up.
He's a very big dude.
Somehow that's actually scarier than the one that Gav
Yeah.
put him.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm deleting the Jigglypuff picture.
That would also be equally as terrifying, seeing under the water. Yeah, no, definitely not doing anything. Trying not to shit my pants, my brown pants.
Very brave of you.
Thanks.
Try not to shit my brown pants. I'm gonna need a constitution check.
I got negatives, man.
Really?
That's some fucked up shit right there. I rolled an 8. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
I didn't shit my pants, right? That's not shit pants worthy.
Well,
My stomach's just hurting.
Yep. You you get the sweats like you're going to, but the feeling passes.
Poor Mina, who's just holding on to you, is just like, oh no.
What are you talking about? She was shaking just a second ago.
Yeah, but she wasn't gonna shit herself. That's just you.
Well, that's because she's seen this motherfucker before. I ain't never seen the King of the Sea.
Alright. He's not the King of the Sea.
Can I interrupt and say, hi, I'm Gav.
Oh. Is his hand still on my neck?
No.
No, it's shaking your hand.
Yeah, he
Okay.
removed it to shake your fin.
That'd be really weird if he was holding your neck and shaking your hand at the same time.
Well, he has 2 hands.
That's valid.
Okay, Gav, what language is she saying in?
Touch it again.
Let's see. Pull my languages back up for a secondo. I'm gonna try to do it in Elvish.
Oh.
Because it's my natural language, so it would come off as more authentic.
If you see his eyes break from Corey to you for a second, and there's no understanding in them, he must not understand what you said. He goes back to staring at Corey.
I'm gonna point to my dagger, point to the half decayed body floating off, and give him a thumbs up.
Do I see that?
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
Because he's just,
I don't think I wanted to.
you know, he's just doing...
I'm gonna point to me, point to the dagger, make a stabby motion, and then point at the dead body and give him a thumbs up.
He's gonna think we're sociopaths.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
33% of us
no.
are.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, shit. He notices that you pointed to a dagger, and he...
Like, emphatically pointing at the dead body and giving him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'm
But
dead.
he notices you're armed.
What performance?
I roll persuasion, performance.
Can I roll something, please?
Please?
No rolls. Because there's you're not persuading him. He's already made up his mind. He notices that you are in fact armed, and he goes from holding Corey, like Corey holding his
Oh
finger,
no.
to, did anybody want to do anything? Axis, did you want to talk to Mina at all, or say anything to her?
Uh, I mean,
Before the motioning of the dagger and everything.
before it?
Before it.
No, I mean, there's nothing I would say before it. After it, I mean, I would. I'm just gonna ask: is he gonna attack my friend?
Uh, she doesn't get a chance to answer before he does what he's about to do. He takes his massive hand, Corey, and he wraps it around your stomach. Easily. He just grabs you. And, he says something in that language again to the big figure next to him, who, in the background, had actually been eating Dick. He had been munching from about the same spot that the other guy did. This guy is just as big, and even though the guy holding Corey right now, we're just gonna call him Baloo for right now. Please don't name him Baloo. I'm just
Azul.
actually, you know what? I like that. I like that.
Azul.
That might be his name now, or his nickname, because his fish name, I don't know how to pronounce it. So, so he says something in that language to this other being who is more of like a green blue and less of like a purple blue like the other guy. So immediately he stops eating Dick, takes it right out of him, puts it away,
Mm-hmm.
and goes and grabs. He swims towards you, Gavrilo. You have like 1 second to respond. This guy has a very fast swimmer. He's just as big as this other guy. He crosses the distance. Is there, like, was there anything in that 1 second? Are you reaching for anything? Are you doing anything? Are you gonna start singing a ditty underwater?
I'm gonna put the dagger away, and yeah, I'll start singing my Elvish ditty.
You get like a note out before this big mer dude wraps both arms around you, pinning your arms to your sides. And he starts taking off with you. He speaks to Mina in common, or in Aquan, I should say. And he tells Mina to bring that one too. He takes you, Corey, and he starts swimming after this other guy that has Gav. Then, well, I guess we didn't really think about Alvaro in this, did we? Basically, she's going to take him too. She's going to bring you and Alvaro together. And you all start very quickly swimming deeper into the ocean. Yeah.
Rory, what color is your hair?
I wanted to be in
Mine?
shallow water.
Right, the Corey's like the trident.
White and red, I believe, like a reddish orange.
You look like a koi fish, right?
Yeah.
Like that's your coloring.
Mhm.
Right, that's
Real original, I know. Thanks.
No, it's fine. No, I was trying to give Mike something to like
Oh.
visualize.
I'm not visualizing shit.
I've sent the
He's
picture
flat.
or the hero forge to.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike.
Don't worry
Come
about
on.
me. Don't worry about me.
I'm worried.
P2.
All right. So I guess we're swimming. Where are we going?
So they take you out into more open waters, and then they start swimming downwards. And they... What did you send in the chat, buddy?
What the fuck? What are you
Oh,
using
she's
to
so
do that?
cute,
Is that like an
actually.
AI?
Are you seriously
That's
just
alright.
chilling on AI right now, dude? That's...
I think he is.
Okay,
I have Grok on.
Do access.
What is that? What is grok?
It's Twitter's AI.
Oh. Gotcha.
All right, no, I'm listening and I'm playing it, but I also typing this in.
Dude, you're fine.
I made one picture and turned out really cool.
Do
So I kept
X's
going.
next.
I don't know his profile.
Well, he's go to his hero forge.
My
That
goddamn
would
wizard.
probably work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna type in goddamn wizard and see what happens.
Do it.
GD wizard.
Sorry, you guys continue. I'm listening. Don't worry
I'm
about
a
the logo.
GD wizard.
Gosh darn wizard.
It's a wizard from the Midwest.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Oh, that's my main spell. Oh,
You know what? All of your persuasions are just like they're like
Oh,
Midwestern
dear.
goodbyes. They take forever. You can put people to sleep with those.
it's
I
straight up.
want to see a Midwestern.
Oh
ball
my
now.
god, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, slightly Canadian, you know. Oh, sorry there, bud.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
let me squeeze past you there. That's a little too heavy on the accent, but I ain't giving a damn.
Michigan is showing.
Shh.
Only
Well,
we're being like dragged.
essentially. Well, nicely. He's being gentle with you. I should say that.
Yeah. Does it look like he's being gentle with Gavrilo?
Gav likes it rough. It's fine.
It does cost extra for that though.
I'm giving it to this guy in the house.
You just straight tell this guy it's gonna cost extra.
You're wiggling against him. Firm. I like it.
Yeah. You have a very nice hand strength. I admire that in a man.
How much do you charge?
Yeah. No.
Oh my god.
I wanna just like I noticed when Gavrila like gets taken off. Please, I'm gonna like in Aquan. I understand he's kind of a dick. Please don't kill him. He's nice to keep around sometimes when he's not. Please don't kill him. That's please. Please
As I'm
don't kill
being
any of
dragged,
them.
I'm just gonna yell in all the languages I know. Friend, not food.
We're really not here to hurt anyone. We're actually here for a business opportunity. For the low price of something.
Oh my God,
We haven't.
You're gonna do the ShamWow commercial now?
Yeah.
Infomercial.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah. He's
For
listening
4
to
easy payments of $9.99.
4 yearly payments for 7 years of You too can get squeezed like Gavrilo. Okay, let's just...
Want to get away?
You can't.
You can't.
I can't. This whole fucking session.
And next.
What? What?
Next.
What?
Next
Do
what?
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Do you?
Let's put a picture. Don't worry about it. You shall see.
Terrified. Alright. I'm lost. So he hears you give this very you know what? Persuasion check, please.
Okay.
Just
Great
for
nose.
Corey, she's giving a sales pitch.
Yeah, not
That's
for
a
you,
natural
Mike. You're
20
just
plus
yelling friend,
1.
not food.
Oh my god.
Not food.
Oh my god. Okay.
Elf off friend, not food.
So Jesus. He listens intently to this, and your sales pitch takes a while, okay? Because I'm assuming you actually go like balls to the wall with this, and you are all taken. I will get to your nat 20 in a second. You are all taken down, and you start to notice that there's these. It's very hard to see any light from the surface anymore, but as the further you get down, you start to see this like very soft orange glow almost come out of nowhere. They're swimming directly down towards it. You guys, within a minute from that, um, trying to decide how I want this to happen. I'm gonna need a Constitution save from Axis and Gavrillo, please. Whenever you guys get a minute. And
Sure.
you guys are taken through what kind of looks like the. Oh, I am not gonna know the fucking word for this. In a sea anemone, those little things that like
See
float
an
around.
enemy.
Yeah, that thing. You guys are basically taken through what kind of look like those, and you are
15, by the way.
You're okay. Axis.
I rolled a 6 plus a 1 minus a 1, so a 6.
Oh.
Is that gonna hurt me? Because I will
Yes.
use my inspiration.
When did you get an inspiration?
I always have an inspiration. That's what I was talking about earlier.
I know, but I didn't actually see anything online about it when I googled it. But we'll
It's
just
you want me to read it to you? I will read it to you.
I would love someone else to talk for a very long time because I can't talk. Please do. I would love to hear it.
Okay, let me find it. I will tell you.
Thank you.
Species. Okay, I just want to see my species. Thank you.
Also, Ben,
Human
don't you have a
details
spell?
page.
Don't you have a
Resourceful.
spell
You
that
gain heroic inspiration whenever you finish a long rest. I get a heroic inspiration every time I have a long rest.
Okay.
And I haven't used an inspiration since we slept.
Okay. So let's just say that until I Google it, because I believe what you're saying, but I'd like to know how mechanically if they have anything specific about that. But let's just say they don't like accumulate. So it's not like if you like save them up, you'll have like 17 of them.
Oh no, it specifically says you can only have one.
Okay, cool.
I don't remember where that is, but it specifically says it. So
Okay. Well,
I mean, you can definitely read up on it.
I mean, you can have other inspirations other ways. Like I think we talked
Okay.
about that a little bit before session, but let's just say from that specifically, you can have one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I'm going to use it.
Yes. Reroll that bad boy.
I don't want to die. Oh, that's much better. I rolled a 15.
Okay, you also pass. You both go through and you feel this very strong, tingly sensation. Corey, you feel it too, but you are part fish, so you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are then taken into what kind of looks like. It's very difficult for me to describe, but think a very pleasant, lightly lit. It kind of looks like a coral reef that's been converted into like kind of like a living space. This is not a house. This is more of like, think of those as like walls into a city almost. But this is not a traditional size city. This is a smaller area that maybe again, this does not have like a roof or anything. Like it's just, oh, it's so difficult for me to explain. But think of like they are just the those are the walls that you guys entered into, and now you are in what looks to be like a coral reefy area. Think like shallow, but not so. The light from these anemone pieces.
Anemone.
I said it right, okay? But if you keep saying it like that, I'm gonna fuck up. And if I fuck up, I quit. What do we call those? What? Appendages? Arms? Legs? Tentacles? What the fuck are those?
It was like tentacles?
I guess tentacles is the other word.
Put in my chair.
Flappy things. So
Yeah!
So those flappy things are protecting this area, keeping it lit. And as you enter in, think of that as like think of it like a dome almost. And now you're seeing a bunch of these big guys, the big guys that you've seen before. Corey, like the one that's holding you, but all of these are relatively smaller than the two that have accompanied you. Where those are like to
Yeah.
Azul, and he's like creamy. So, Eddie, Eddie and Azul are both very big creatures. Azul is much bigger than Eddie, but all of these other ones are slightly smaller. So you're thinking like 10 feet, and they are kind of like swimming around. They all kind of have like these like makeshift what look like swords and pieces of like not traditional weapons, and only a few of them have them, but they kind of all stop and look and see all of you, and it looks like everything stops for a second, and that's where I'm gonna stop talking for a second.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Are we gonna die in here?
Well, you have just came through a sea anemone thing, and you guys are just kind of chilling.
Is there still water in here? Like it's all water, right?
Yeah, you're still very
Okay.
much underwater.
Great. What are they doing with us?
Sorry, I was just looking at Gav's picture.
No, you're fine.
Kind of like that, if all of those little yellow things were all over. I don't know.
Yeah, like we had to
Alright,
pass through like a wall of those things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. My brain's
They
not
give us the
working
little
today.
zappy zappy.
Yep. Basically to keep people out, but you guys pass the checks to get in. So Corey, you're still being grabbed around the waist. Gav, you are starting to fall for Eddie just a little bit due to the tight squeezing. And Axis and Alvaro are both being led through. Actually, the only one who doesn't pass his check is Alvaro, and you guys notice that he looks like he's almost been electrocuted.
Oh.
Yeah, and one eye's like bugging out a little bit, and he looks a little shaken. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to say something? Do you want to just?
Oh.
I'm gonna lean over to Mina because she's right next to me. I'm just gonna be like, is this where you guys all live?
She's going to like lean over just a little bit, and she's gonna whisper, "This is where they live." And she looks around, and as you guys look into this crowd of people, you start to notice that there are a few actual merfolk women around. A couple of them. There's maybe like 15 or 20 in this whole entire area that you guys can see. And you notice a couple of them look they look like they might be pregnant, like their bellies are kind of extended. That's the right word. Yeah, and they're all kind of just like staring.
How many of the big guy? Like how many of the other mer people, the big dudes, are there?
You're seeing at least 20 to 30 of them.
Can we see across this entire like city type thing?
Yeah.
Area.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of like, oh, this is different. I can't use blocks because those are different wherever you go. I don't know, quarter of a mile, maybe. It's not super big.
Okay.
Am I still being
that made me look fucking crazy.
Doesn't he have different colored eyes though? Oh yeah, that's the second picture.
The second one, he got the different colored eyes, but that looks like crazy. I don't know why. There's nothing like particularly wrong with that picture, but something just looks completely off about it. Like it looks really
That's
super
AI.
weird. Bro. That's giving me like uncanny valley vibes. That's what that shit
Yeah.
is.
That's an ugly man. I'm sorry. That's
It's an ugly man.
That's the
He
one who keeps
looks
going
like
to the books.
he looks
I
like an
wouldn't let
extra
him
from
anywhere
Harry
near me.
Potter, but
Mm-mm.
the Harry Potter DVD you bought is just a little wrong.
Yeah.
That's no, that is
The whole
that's
Which one do you
bro.
prefer?
I don't know why that's so wrong. I mean, definitely the top one out
the
of those
top
two, but I
one.
don't feel like either one of those is right. Short hair, first of all, not long hair, and a little bit more of a beard.
That that top one is way better in the face than the bottom one. That bottom one.
Yeah, yeah. The bottom one looks. There's something wrong. There's something really wrong with that bottom one.
He looks like he's about to ask me to confess my
Dude, just
sins, and I'm about to
go
get
look at my little
assaulted.
person, dude. That'll
I
show
see.
you that.
Just, I'm not drawing this.
I know.
Yeah, oh, your skills, they suck.
How dare you draw with AI?
I couldn't draw that if you paid me $1 million and gave me 3 years. I couldn't.
Solid.
There's just a skull in the background. Did you guys see it? There's just a skull just creeping.
Discreetly in the background.
Yeah, it's just chilling there. So sorry. Yeah, so you guys see all of these merfolk have turned and now are giving their complete attention in your direction, and you guys notice that Azul, the big blue purple guy, he he barks something in the air, and you guys aren't quite sure what it means, but it's the same language he was speaking to Eddie. I've named them these things because
Oh, okay.
they're simple
Oh,
to say.
his name's definitely Gafray Azul, by the way.
Who? What's his first name?
Azul? His name's Gafray Azul.
Who the fuck is Gafray? I don't.
Oh, it means blue waffle.
Oh, I thought it was a version of Gavrilo. I was like, we're not doing it.
I was thinking Raj Al Ghul, but Raj Azul.
Roz Azul. I like that.
That's funny.
All right, Ben.
Oh, is there another one?
No,
In
just fine.
Oh, no, okay. It looks better than the other one, but that is still something wrong, man. I don't know what the fuck it is. But
It's the eyes. If you cover everything else, if you cover the eyes,
maybe,
everything else looks fine. It's the eyes.
maybe,
What the
maybe that's what it
He's
is.
the one that he's the one that texted me. The left eye is hazel. The right eye is white.
I thought
Yeah.
one was green.
The one of them is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's hazel green, whatever. One of them is. The other one's white.
Oh god, yeah, it's the right eye that's really fucking it up. If you hold your finger over it, you can tell. He's weird.
Oh, yeah. That's what his character.
He looks like he could be from Akatar.
And
Yeah, kind of.
like an instant.
The bottom one?
Yeah. Yep.
Rasand is just popping up.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's what I was thinking.
But he has purple eyes. Or like
I know, but like,
yeah,
I don't know if I
facial
can play the
structure,
part
yeah.
of a shadow daddy. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can do that.
I don't think you can as Axis. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No. Nope.
If you guys don't die here, you might meet one.
Oh.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, I already said it.
I have to work on my charisma.
Corey, I think you're fine, okay? I think you're good. Right now, you're in the clutches of a giant Azul. I'm sorry. I don't know what we're doing. You guys are just standing there being stared at.
Oh,
so-
yeah. Well, I didn't know if they were like bringing us somewhere specific in the city or if they just like plopped us down and were like, here's our fucking home.
They haven't let you go yet.
Yeah, I had just given them my spiel and
Oh,
or him
right.
my spiel and
Shit, I did tell you I'd get back to that. I never fucking did. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
So he has just barked something at everyone, and they all kind of continue swimming around and doing whatever it is they were doing before. It's buttoned, right? Yeah, okay. And he turns, actually. He's got you in one hand, Corey. He turns so he's facing you, and he kind of moves you, almost as if he was moving a doll. So he can, like, look you in the face. And he says, I cannot do this justice, okay? Like, I can't do the voice justice, but just think, like, deep, manly, bravado, nice. That's not
Terry
the word.
Crews.
I'm
I don't know what that
Batman.
is, but sure. Whatever your mental image is for those words, yes. He just goes, I will not kill you. And he says, what is a sham wow? Sorry.
Wow.
He says, what is a sham wow? I must have it. I don't remember if your spiel was about saving them or protecting them. For some reason, I just thought you were giving him the sham wow thing as you guys were going down.
I think the spiel was about like working with them,
Oh,
the mafia thing.
all right.
I kind of went into panic mode and was like, that's the only thing I think that might get us out of this alive.
Gotcha. He wouldn't say the sham wow thing then. He would say, God, he wouldn't just outright agree with your plan. But he wouldn't fully dismiss you either. He would just probably say something like, let's talk about this further. And then he would start dragging you more in towards like the center of all this stuff. And he would shout something, and Mina and Eddie would be dragging all of you towards and following behind. You guys are going deeper into this area. You get to what looks like a cave entrance, kind of in the center, that goes down deeper underneath the coral, and it opens up into this like, kind of like, we're just gonna picture it kind of like a house, a cave and a house and a cave, and like 1 to 2 offshoots of this, and you guys get brought in, and he honestly. He's going to lead you all inside of this cave, and he's going to release Corey, and he's going to bark at both of the other two to release all of you. So, Gab, you finally can fully breathe again. You have pretty much fallen in love with Eddie's hands. Axis, you weren't really being drug around that much. You were just brought around, and then Alvaro.
We're just hanging out with Mina.
Yeah. So you're all feast in front of this big dude.
Ben, you know you have a spell that allows you to communicate with people?
What?
Didn't you just level up and get a spell that allows you to communicate with people?
No, I can comprehend languages. I can't speak them.
But you can understand
I can, like,
them.
Right. So you at least can know what's going on.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't have the material for that. This is a pinch of soot or salt.
We're in salt water.
I don't know if that counts. It also only works for 1 hour. And it's also... Oh, I can use it as a ritual. Never mind. I forgot about that.
I feel like if you are inside of salt,
Can
like you can cast it.
Does the DM feel that way?
I feel like it would make fucking sense. It wouldn't make sense.
Well, then I would very much... Then I would very much like to ritual cast this.
Okay. Eddie has just released Gavrilo, right? And then he... What are the actual, like, is it VSM or is it VSM?
Oh, no, it's VSM.
Okay. as you try to stealthily cast this,
Yeah.
the Eddie guy is going to
You want
come
me to
over.
roll stealth?
You have to say it, and you have to make a hand motion.
Can I whisper it and make a small hand motion?
Sure. You know what?
I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help him by causing a little bit of a distraction.
Yes, please.
By what I'm gonna do is, as soon as he lets me down, I'm gonna pat his big hand and say, "Good job, big boy."
Does that allow me to roll with advantage?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Yes.
Can I look at
Thank
Eddie
God, because
and
my
then
first roll
go,
was a 4.
he said thank you for the ride.
Hey! Second one was
He's
19, and I have a +0, so I got an 18 with a -1.
so as you are over there casting it, every kind of Corey and Gav kind of like notice what's going on, and they have kept Eddie busy. He after hearing what Gav said, Corey, you notice that Eddie kind of like wipes his hands off on his tail, just a little bit, just like trying to get the sensation off. And Axis, you successfully cast comprehend language. So now, anytime that he speaks, or Corey speaks Aquan or Abyssal, which is what they've been talking about, you will understand.
Okay.
Yay!
Neat. That's cool.
Woohoo!
For the person
Eddie
understanding
has swam a little bit away from you, Gavrilo, just like a foot or two extra.
Can I roll perception? I want to see if there's any building or area that seems to house valuables.
Okay. Go ahead.
I rolled a, what did I say, perception or insight? +3.
Perception.
14.
It's perception, right?
Oh, perception's still plus. They're both +3. 14.
Okay, so you are inside of what looks kind of like a bedroom almost. There's no like actual bed, but there looks like something that would house a big bodied fish person. You kind of just assume that's what that is. And you don't notice anything specifically valuable in this room, but you do wonder what was off into the other room because they swam you guys down into this like little cave hole. Right?
Is it just him and us in this room?
Mina, Eddie, Azul, and the party. And yeah, Alvaro's in there, so
Alvaro. Yeah.
he's a part of the party right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's our boy.
He wasn't a dick, so he didn't get eaten.
True. He also just got shot.
Yeah, he did. He a little fried.
He a little Fred. Well, so you already gave him the spiel. We heard the spiel. No, we didn't hear the spiel because you were talking in Aquan, right? I'm going to tell Corey that I can understand languages now. So, well, I guess I can just blatantly talk to her because nobody else can hear me, right? Other than me now. The other guy, like the two, can't understand me, right?
I am not gonna confirm or deny.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna say, hey, I can understand languages now. So while you guys are talking, I can try to help if there's any way to help with the negotiations.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go, no, that's really mean.
That was mean.
Wow.
Okay, no, okay. In the awkward, I'm gonna go, that should have been you that got electrocuted. It shows you what that feels like.
Oh.
Damn. Okay.
Callback.
All right.
Damn.
Is he speaking Aquan?
Damn.
I don't think he is in response because he has comprehend language. I don't
I
think that means
can't.
he can
Yeah, no, I
speak
can't
it.
speak it. I can only
So
understand it.
in common, he goes, "Damn!" And as you guys are starting to have a little bit of conversation, Gav, you're gonna notice because you are not actively in conversation, but Corey, Axis, you are not going to notice. You're going to notice, Gav, that Azul gives Mina a look, and Mina starts to slowly speak in Abyssal, which is the language that, actually, not Abyssal. She's gonna start speaking in Aquan under her breath to Azul. But you don't hear it. And Corey, Axis, you both are engaged in conversation, so you guys don't hear the mutterings that she's saying. So that's the scene.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Um.
And I do I want to do this?
We should
Oh,
ask them what why there's a problem with them in the surface world, and try to get down to figuring out what's going on.
can I ask Mina if she's willing to translate for me if I ask her to say something?
Mina hears you, even though she's actively still whispering to Azul, and she nods.
Can I ask her? I want to know the following: why they're here? When did they get here? What started the war? And is there something we can do or something we can get the surface dwellers to do that will end the war peacefully for both sides?
I love that you're asking that, and that you're using Mina when Corey is standing right fucking there.
And I just gave them a whole
Right.
spiel about mob
But Mina
bosses and
is
stuff.
a lot more. Mina's known to them. You guys are off in conversation over there. That's why I'm talking to Mina, because you guys are already in conversation.
She just told me I was supposed to get shocked, and I said, "Damn." It wasn't like a full conversation.
I don't know. Well, shit. So I'm the only one here who can't understand people.
Yeah. Yes.
I tried to communicate via knifey point. How'd that work out?
Not well.
You got kidnapped.
Yeah.
You got kidnapped.
Fish
Sorry.
snapped.
I did get squeezed, so
You got
Well,
wrapped up like a can of
At least you
sardines,
didn't
buddy.
get fish clapped, okay? That was a
Ooh.
possibility.
That costs extra.
Yeah, it does.
That's not in the package, okay? That's a premium thing. Oh my god. Okay.
So
I mean, it
do
sounds like we all want to
get
ask the same
anything?
questions. So, yeah, that sounds great.
She continues her her muttering.
Can we hear it now that we're focused on her?
Yeah, you guys notice that she has not stopped speaking ever since you guys have started. The big guy, Azul, slowly nods, not really looking at you, Gavrilo, and mostly looking in the direction of, like, Corey. And then he decides he moves in front of the cave entrance as if to block it. And he says something in Abyssal to Eddie. And
What does he say?
get there. Jesus Christ. My God. It's like a Dell laptop over here. It's gonna take me a while. The computer, I don't give a shit.
Well, I can hear stuff now. I want to know.
I know. So, because you did not say that you could understand the language, you are able to hear straight from his mouth. He basically says to Eddie that well, because Eddie would understand what Mina is saying, so they've already Eddie and Azul are on the same page. There's too many fucking people. Okay, there's too many people.
Is
All right,
Mina just
I'll start
repeating what Mike is
killing
saying,
people.
or is she saying something else?
Stabby, stabby, kill, kill.
Thank you. That'd be helpful. Ben, what did you say? I'm so sorry. I missed the first part, and my brain couldn't.
Oh, I was just saying now that we're listening to Mina talk and like I can understand her now, is she just repeating the questions that Mike is saying,
Yes.
or is she saying other shit to him?
She is translating, and she has been this whole time.
Okay.
He does not seem to understand Common, which is the only language that Gavrilo has spoken in successfully. I mean, he did shout Dwarvish as that guy was crushing him between his fingers, but that didn't do anything. So.
I also
Elven.
tried Draconic, Elvish, Gnomish, and Goblin.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you did yell on everything.
I was just picking one of them because
When not food.
Even Primordial. It just. Ew, yuck.
No, that was after he squeezed him a little bit. And he goes,
"Ooh, wait a minute." Okay, so
That didn't cost extra.
Anyway, yeah. What does Azul
Ulu
say to
was
Eddie?
free. He starts directly asking Eddie while looking at Mina, as if somehow that tricks all of you to think that he's talking to her. He tells Eddie in Abyssal. So the only people who understand is Eddie and Axis. Time out for a second. Out of game for a second. This language thing sucks so much ass.
Yeah.
The communication is just bullcrap on a rough day. This is like getting kicked in the nuts and then ran over with a car, and then they stomp on your nuts again. My God, I'm so sorry. I wish this had gone better. Like, I wish.
I just want to let you know you did this to yourself.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Okay, so then a plane comes, takes you all out of the water, and drops you off.
There it is. A fucking bullet train comes by.
The mystery machine comes and picks all of you up.
Yes. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Zoinks.
You guys are transported into a Scooby-Doo episode. You already know what the killer is. You can change the fate or let things play out.
Or join him.
I'm thinking about doing it, guys. Just.
I have to find my glasses.
Why
Can't
is
see
Ben
without his
Velma?
glasses.
Think about doing it too.
I think me and Mike are both Velma.
It's just a van full of Velmas. Nobody can see, and they all crash because nobody can drive.
I'm not Velma. I'm a fan of ascots, so.
Yeah, nice.
He's got a thing for the ass. I got it.
Yeah. Ascots.
The Scott's ass? Okay.
Michael Scott's.
Okay.
Hey.
Degrade a beautiful man. What are we doing? Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
What does Eddie say?
I'm getting there. I got you.
No,
I remember. For once, I remember.
I got you. Yeah. You're good.
So he looks at Mina and says to Eddie to. He basically is checking in on a certain plan. So he basically says, "Are the guards ready?" And you hear back in Abyssal Eddie confirming that they're almost ready. And that's the only little check-in they do. And He then looks towards Mina and says in Aquan, which whoever can understand it, you know who you are. Merry Christmas. Jesus. Then he says, tell them that all their questions will be answered soon, and keep them here. And he looks to Corey, and he says, this is a formality. I will be back soon. And
Can I roll an insight check?
yes, thank you. Do something. I don't. Let's see.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
A nat 20. Fuck that minus. It's technically a 19, I guess.
Okay, I was about to say I have to pull something out of my ass for a nat 20. It's like okay. You sense sincerity in his voice as he's talking to Corey, and he. What the fuck am I doing? He doesn't quite look her in the eyes though, and he kind of like gives Mina like a little side glance, and you see her spine straighten. Something has been communicated to her non-verbally, and he turns and leaves along with Eddie to go out of this cave mouth. And you are left alone with Mina in what looks to be somebody's bedroom. It's just here, Gab.
Parts unbuttoning shirt.
Whoa!
Hide the
no.
underwear.
Like kleptomaniac excited, not take off clothes excited. God.
That's a different gasp.
You know what?
Wait.
We both do what we're best at, okay?
Wait a second.
All right. I'm gonna roll. Can I roll a?
The gasps.
Well,
oh my god.
You just heard the. You just heard the klepto gasp.
Yep.
I
It was left alone.
I have to feel it in the moment.
Okay. Point it out next time.
Can I roll a stealth check to try to slip out and go into the other room?
Sure, roll at disadvantage.
I have advantage in all stealth checks.
You're trying to slip out of this room. She's directly looking at you, and she has a... Hi, Chihuahua. Just roll no advantage, just because... Actually, you know what? If you gave it disadvantage, you have advantage, you would just straight roll anyway. They cancel each other out. Basically, the reason you would be rolling at disadvantage is because she has positive affinity with you. So trying to go behind her back is a negative thing to her. And she's actively staring at all of you. And she's about to talk to you. And I don't know why she wouldn't let you go into the other room anyway. She would just let you. So I don't. So go ahead and roll.
You just let him stop and make him think he's cool, and he's fucking left.
She can't very much
that's
let you guys leave.
Okay, well, this is a complete waste, but I got a nat 20 plus 8.
You know what? Let's make it slightly cool. You do successfully meld with the shadows, and you do sneak behind her. As you go to approach the other room, slightly swimming, she calls out to you in common and says, just make sure you don't leave the cave entrance. She doesn't necessarily know where you are, she just doesn't see you anymore. So she tells you not to leave the cave mouth. And she looks at Corey and just says, I don't know what your plan is, but God, I hope it's good enough to where we don't all die.
Are they angry with you?
He's consistently angry with me all the time.
He's angry.
He's an angry elf.
He's angry.
He's an angry
fish man. I'm gonna ask Mina, and I'm just gonna look at her directly and be like, "Hey, why did he say that the guards are getting ready outside, and that we'll have our answers soon?"
So she wouldn't have heard the part about the guards, but she definitely would have heard the part about having the answer soon because of the Aquan. So
Hmm.
she looks surprised at the first statement and says, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't speak that language. He has me translate common, which is never really a common occurrence, honestly." And then you see Mina slightly chuckle at the pun because it's not common. It's common.
Common.
Common, not common.
Yeah, so she giggled a little.
Um,
Yeah,
what would he mean by it? Are they planning on doing something, or would you not know of them? Like, are they trying to like run a mission up to the surface world right now?
she shakes her head. I don't know what their plan is. I don't reside within these walls normally. I try to avoid them at all costs. That's why my
Hmm.
home is far away from here.
Well, they said
I'm
that
gonna
they weren't gonna
go.
kill me.
He looked like he was being fairly sincere with you when he said that, or whatever he said. I don't remember what he said. Honestly.
Well, he did say he wasn't gonna kill me. So I don't really know how much I can trust his word, but
Mina's gonna shake her head and she's going to say, "Yes, he promised not to kill you, but did he promise to save your friends?"
We all gonna die. I'm gonna go into the other room where the cave entrance is and see if I can hear people talking outside.
Mina's gonna grab your hand and she's going to make dead eye contact with you. She's going to say, "If you leave that cave mouth, he will kill us. Do not leave."
I'm not leaving the cave.
Well, she's
I can
checking.
go in the other
She's
room,
checking.
right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna blink all nicely.
get a room.
There's only two, so one of you guys are gonna have to
We're
roll
in
a
the
maneuver.
bedroom.
I'll just leave the room. It's okay.
She
I'm
starts swimming
actively
away.
trying to leave the room.
Can I search the other room for
Yes.
anything?
Yes. So as you enter this extra spare room, you notice that there looks to be some kind of I'm picturing like one of those things that you get at like one of those things at Walmart that hold the big balls. You know, like one of those big bins. They're open. You know what I'm talking about?
The like a ball pit?
No.
What? Obviously didn't understand that correctly.
Like they're like big containers, and they have like the string things.
Oh, that you can like pull like little rubber balls out of?
Yeah,
Okay, got
I
you.
think that's what
Great.
she's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that everyone plays with until Walmart
I don't know
worker
why
tells them
I
to stop
went
playing with
straight
it.
to a ball pit with like the little plastic balls.
I don't know, but I can't get the image of a Walmart ball pit out of my head. Who knows what you'd find at the bottom of that thing? It would be disgusting. Sorry. Oh my
100%
god.
drugs and underwear.
Someone would have a half-eaten sandwich at the bottom. Mm-mm.
Straight up.
Mm-mm. Yep. A diaper, and it'd be a lot. Okay. So one of those containers that has the open sides almost, so you can kind of like see into it. It's like it looks like it's woven out of some kind of like netting that keeps all of the items inside. As you look inside, you see that there are a few of those like makeshift weapons and what looks to be a few handmade corded. They look like rope, essentially what you would find underwater. So you're seeing like harder strains of like weird stuff that looks like rope. And then you notice a few containers off to the back of the room, and those look more like actual boxes. And on these boxes, you notice a faded stamp. It looks like a logo of some kind.
Do I recognize
And
the?
I was gonna say, can I check a perception or insight to see if I recognize the logo of any kind?
Would it be
Real quick.
history?
Real quick. Um, you guys basically were on the outside of Granite Ridge when you joined the party. I have not. I didn't necessarily do the prep work of the session, like of the campaign, the way that most people do, where we go over your backstory and how you got there. So answer yourselves this question. Did you guys come on a ship over to where you are now? Or did you travel by land? Because if you traveled, which one? Land
Ship.
or ship? So there was one ship.
Land.
You came over
I was gonna
by
say I
ship.
by land.
I did?
Yeah, because you sailed from the one place to the other place.
Oh, yeah.
And you heard.
Never mind. I was so confident, too.
You were by land, damn it.
I think
One
my
if
character
by
is
land,
actually
two if by
from.
sea.
He's
Good
like,
luck,
God damn it, I
baby.
fucking ran over.
You're from a different continent, completely.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're so
If I
confident.
tell you why I got to that, it's that's even more. I was just mimicking. It's so embarrassing.
honestly, it's the funniest shit I think you've ever said. It was
Land.
great. Okay, not ever said, but like it's top 10. Oh, that was great.
Okay, all right. Anyway, yeah, what did you say? Are you by land? One if by land, two if by sea. Land for me. He's not even talking.
He's
You're
muted.
muted.
He's laughing too hard.
I'm from land.
Okay. Okay. So, Axis would be. Corey would know, and Axis, you said C, right?
Yeah.
You would also recognize. Corey, you're still in the room with Mina, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So, Corey. Son of a. Axis, you are the only one who notices. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, guys. That energy drink wore the fuck off. Fuck. You notice that it's very faded, but you can see the telltale little ship pattern, and you can make out a few of the letters, but you know that this is actually from the same company that has the. It's like a trading company. You know, in like Skyrim, they have the whatever the fuck it's called. I can't remember the actual trading company in Skyrim now. That is not an information I've ever needed ever. But basically, it's like
I
one of
have
those.
no idea.
Uh,
I got you. So it's just a major trading company.
yes, they are the
So
ones.
obviously came off a ship that they stole.
I don't know if they stole the ship, but it's a wooden box that came off of a ship like that, and that trading company has been known for trading and also like passengers, like they also do the whole like transport thing. So on both ends, it's a very major company that is still very active to this day. So don't ask me the name because if I come up with now, it's gonna suck. But if I come up with one later, it'll be good. Ish. Good-ish.
Boats are us.
We'll call him Goat Cheese.
What'd you say, Ben?
So we can call him Goat Cheese.
Goat cheese? You know what? No. We're gonna combine the two. International goat boots.
All right.
International Goat Boots?
No, the Goat Boots Company.
IGB.
Sure.
I like it. Okay. So we see a couple of those containers. I see the fucking ball pit from Walmart.
Can I search for anything that would be valuable of any type?
Yeah, you could look inside the crates.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop the crates open.
I'm going to the door to listen. Just FYI.
Alright, I want sleight of hand checks. I know you're not stealing, but you're technically opening something, so I just want to get a gauge of how long it takes you to open these bad boys.
How fucking loud it is when he slams the lid open.
No, nobody's
Okay,
around.
where the fuck is my shit? Okay. That's 8. 19.
Okay, so you effectively crack these open. You know, like a lobster leg, you get in there, and
He's like a junkie that just got a fix.
Actually, yeah, right beforehand, you were shaking a little bit with excitement. Your whole body's quaking, and somehow with crazy. What's in the chat?
Please tell me that's the symbol on every one of them.
guys have to realize it's just the one set of boots. But first off,
I don't know why there's two
first
sets
off,
of boots.
did you
Well,
put that?
he's got 4 legs. He's got 4 legs.
Yeah, but they're not on the. They're not on. He's just.
I don't know.
I can't believe
Frankenstein.
you're putting everything inside of AI right now. I love it
He
though.
really-
Okay, wait, you wanted the goat to be wearing the boots?
No, well, first
Yes.
off, that would be hilarious. But also on a boat. Oh my god! Can he be on a boat? Is that a thing?
Oh my God! Put it down.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh,
Why is it so short?
Why is he so tiny?
He's so little.
so boots.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I don't know why that's so funny. Holy shit. Oh, also, it's International Goat Baboots Company.
Goats, boots.
Baboots.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is so funny. Oh my God.
AI is
Holy
great.
shit.
I love that.
Anyway.
But yeah, if you get one like on a boat, that's 100% what it looks like.
Nice.
I'm glad we came up with that together. That was a lot more fun.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
good
none
stuff.
of these are good.
Not enough goat pics. Sorry. So yeah, as you pop these crates open, you realize that they they haven't actually been popped open before, and a lot of the material inside must have disintegrated with time inside saltwater, but you can clearly see some worn pieces as well. I guess does gold disintegrate after a long time? Everything does, doesn't it? I mean, the whole fucking Titanic washed away eventually.
Oh no, you can still find the
actually gold
Titanic is still
doesn't
completely
tarnish underwater, I don't think.
But like,
It doesn't actually like it can have like barnacles and stuff on it, but I don't think it actually tarnishes, so it wouldn't actually go away.
I can't remember what the fuck happened with it. Now I'm stuck on the Titanic for some reason. I'm like, they said that it's gonna disappear in like a couple years because of like how the thing. I don't know.
It's all the metal wood. Yeah, so like
Yeah.
regular metal wood.
But like,
Yeah.
gold wouldn't.
Gold doesn't tarnish, but yes, the rest of the shit definitely would.
Tarnish or corrode in salt water or most environments due to the chemical inherentness. However, gold jewelry usually isn't pure, and often the alloys within gold jewelry will tarnish, but gold itself will not.
Yeah. So it depends on what the gold is. If they were using it for coins, it's going to be like 99% gold. Those wouldn't tarnish.
Okay. So you're going to find at the bottom of this, you're going to open it up, and a whole big puff of weird material that's like obviously some stuff that like flaked and kind of grossed out the water poofs up in your face. And so it like, you kind of breathe a little bit of that in and like just think of like dust. That's what you're picturing here. Just like you cough up some gross stuff. I've got the black lung pops, that kind of thing. And then at the bottom, once you like do you guys know the thing to get like in water, how you like swash your hand back and forth to like clear it out? You know what I'm talking about? Like space? Yeah. So you do that, and coming, but Jesus Christ, into view. I'm so sorry. I had 4 hours of sleep, 2 energy drinks, and I've been up all day. So you guys are getting what you're getting right now. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You see this like massive pile of gold at the bottom. You're seeing at least 20 pieces of gold are just kind of like stacked. They have a little bit of gunk on them and like a little bit of like algae and stuff, but you can clearly tell you got money.
Ooh.
Money, money, money.
Money, money.
How much gold did I get?
20 pieces. But my question is where you putting it?
Present pocket.
I'm putting it where the sun don't shine.
Nice.
I'm not letting you put anything up your butt in this game. Not right now. Not at level 3. No. Get creative.
All right.
I don't care. I mean, don't actually.
No, I'm just gonna put the gold in the same pouch with my blue chew.
Okay, your blue chew's taking up most of the space. And by now, it's been about like 3 hours since your last hit of blue chew. God, everything's making me laugh right now. Yeah, you can fit most of the gold, but you can't fit all of it. So you're gonna be able to fit 15 pieces. Because your blue chew took up most of the space.
What else do I have on me?
I mean, you have other people who have space inside their packs.
Your mom.
I'm wearing underwear, right?
I don't know. I don't want to decide that. As DM, I will let you decide if you are wearing underwear.
I'm not.
Yuck.
Uh,
Oh, you're
yeah,
just
I'm
free
gonna.
floating? Oh, God.
Hell yeah. Oh man, I have pants on.
I don't care. It's just knowing there's nothing between you and a shark besides one layer of fabric. Just.
Well, not like an additional layer of fabric is gonna do much difference.
It helps me feel better.
Like, you know what? The shark was gonna bite your dick off, but you have cotton underwear on. You're good.
He doesn't like the taste of cotton, so it leaves you alone.
Yeah, so I have 15 gold in my blue chew pocket.
Mm-hmm. You have access standing right there.
I don't trust him with my gold.
Listening outside the door.
What? No, you're in there. There's no.
Well, I'm in
have
there.
my
I'm not
fanny
outside
pack.
the door, but I'm in the room with them. But I'm just over by the door listening, seeing if I can hear people talking outside.
I'm still wearing my fanny pack.
You are a fanny pack.
Yeah. So you still have that fanny pack that's slung across your chest, but it doesn't contain all the stuff that you had in it before. And we're picturing it like the rock fanny pack. So yeah, you can put those extra 5 gold inside there and have plenty of room.
I'm happy. I got to steal something. Did I pop open both crates or just the one?
Just the one. Popped open the one.
Oh, I'm popping the second one.
Sleight of hand check. You're gonna get it because you
Was
have
a
time
one.
and the ability. So.
Oh, 18 plus 8, so 26.
God
This one
damn.
somehow you opened like a master chef would cut open a fish. Just and you're done. And inside the same gross puff comes out at you. And at the bottom, this time you're seeing less gold. You're only seeing 10 pieces of gold. But you notice that there are a few rocks. And once you wipe off some of the algae, you notice that they shine on their own, weirdly enough.
How many of these shiny rocks?
You get 3 palm-sized shiny rocks. And inside your fanny pack, you can barely squeeze them in. But you get
Okay,
them.
so in my fanny pack, I'm holding 15 pieces of gold and 3 shiny rocks. And in my blue chew bag are the additional 15 pieces of gold from the first. So 15 pieces of gold in blue chew bag, 15 pieces of gold and 3 shiny rocks in fanny pack.
Yep. And you are noticeably a little bit heavier now. And your bags are actually brimming with things now, so they appear differently to other people who see you. They can tell you got something in your pocket. It's not just because you're happy to see them. Sorry.
Nice.
My bad. Okay, Corey, while he is getting his klepto fix, are you talking with Mina? Are you arm wrestling Mina, fist fighting Mina?
Yeah, I'll talk to her. So, do you know why he was like touching my face and stuff? Is that like how you say hello, or was he hitting on me? Because I kind of don't really handle that well. I'm usually, yeah.
He's got a name. I'm not interested. Sorry. Um, he, she, Mina's a she. Uh, she kind of like her eyes widen a little bit. She looks away. She doesn't want to make eye contact with you. She says, "No, that is not how we greet each other." I think I don't understand why, but he has some weird interest in you, and I don't mean weird because that would be weird for you. I just mean it's just strange. Normally, he would kill. She tilts her head towards the other room where the other two goofballs are. Actually, Alvaro's still in the room, so she wouldn't do that. She'd be like she would slyly like point, covering her finger at like all of them, all the other people, and then she goes, but for some reason he had us bring you all down here. You've made it a lot farther than I thought we would. I thought for sure I was going to die just for being around you all.
I mean, I appreciate just not letting us, like, not just being like, I was just like, I don't know, just not turning on us. I appreciate that. um, has, like, no one ever tried to talk to you guys before? Or,
At that, Alvaro does the equivalent of like whistle and walk out of the room towards the guys. Um, and you know he swims. I guess we were all underwater still. Um, and after Alvaro's out of earshot, she shakes her head and just says, I didn't actually know you guys could speak a language. When they'd come down here, they would all yell. They had hand signals to describe what they were going to do, and I've only watched from afar. Usually, the the she would know what they're called, so we're gonna start using the term because I'm tired of like trying to figure out how to say it. The Muro. So she's a merfolk. These are Muro. She would say that those are usually the people who would handle those altercations. He doesn't like it when women tend to fight. At least us. It's not a sexist thing. It's just they usually handle that shit. Just like the garbage. No dudes be handling that. Good.
well, I definitely do not want to fight them. Um, not here to fight at all. I really just want to talk. Um, also not into being enslaved. I don't know if that's like his thing, but I am not into that. I will fight if that comes, but um, I don't know. We're gonna try to figure this out. I don't want to just leave you and your people down here. Like that's really sad, and I'm really sorry this has all happened.
Um, she starts to respond, but before she can, Ben, real quick, Axis. Your
Mhm.
name is Axis, not Ben.
My name is
You
Isis. That's great.
you're standing by the entrance to the cave, correct?
Yes, that's yeah. I'm specifically listening outside the cave.
Okay. So you can kind of hear that Mina and Corey are having a conversation, but you can't really tell what's going on. There's
Hmm.
this figure that comes to the door, the entrance, the cave mouth entrance, and
Mhm.
you will roll a d20 for me. Oh,
Uh, just a
you
straight D20.
yeah, but you'd have to roll a natural 20 to beat this because
Okay.
you just got a
Well, I rolled a
20.
10.
Okay. So,
Mhm.
you must have been looking behind you, looking in a different direction. You feel the. Sorry, I just make you an airhead 99% of the time. I'm sorry. Uh,
Thanks.
so, you feel this weird rush of water. It actually kind of moves you a little bit, but you don't see what it is. It moves past you and goes into the same room as Mina and Corey. Corey, as Mina was about to respond to you, you see this merfolk woman who looks very similar to Mina, but has slightly different coloring. Instead of being a blue, purple, I realize I'm using these colors again, but they're all pretty much blue, so you're not going to get a lot of variation down here. You see this like purple, green, blue. They kind of like all kind of like melt together with her. She is standing in front. Not standing. She's got a tail. She swam and is now in front of you, Corey, and she is now like an inch from your face. Well, not an inch, but like a foot. She's right in your face, and she's looking at you, and she's eyes are wide, head's tilted. She's not talking to you. She is just staring at you.
I'm just gonna kind of like take a little tiny step back, and I'm gonna kind of just like wave, "Hi," and I'm gonna reach my hand out and say, I'm Corey."
Um, she's going to look almost surprised as she hears you speak. I'm assuming you're speaking in Aquan instead of Common.
Yeah.
Which one? Okay, Aquan. She's going to look. She's not actually going to look that surprised then, but she is going to look down at your hand, and she's going to swing her hand at yours with her claws out, and she's going to scratch your palm, and she's going to. She does this rather quickly, and I hate to break it to you, but she's What's your strength?
Oh no, she's kidnapping me.
No. No.
I get kidnapped a lot.
I'm sorry, you do. Axis is next. Don't worry about it.
My strength modifier or my strength in general?
Your strength in general.
It's 13.
Okay. And then what's your dexterity?
My dex is 15.
Okay. So, with a force that you could easily stop, she pulls your hand to her face and weirdly inhales the blood that has been drawn from you. And she kind of like pulls back and just starts looking at you and then looks at Mina and speaks in Aquan. She says, why would he bring this one here? She would kind of like just shake her head and not necessarily respond with any answers, but she says the name. Mina will tell this mermaid, whose name is Mira, to essentially clam off, to fuck off. And
You said to tail off.
yeah, tail off. It's like fuck off, but in fishy language.
Fucking
Ooh.
tail.
Ooh.
I want to make my way to this room, I guess,
You're gonna
because she
follow
blew
after them.
past me.
Yep.
Yeah, it fucking came in hot.
I'm also gonna follow the commotion.
Okay. So, Corey, she's gonna let go of your hand because Mina is now going to get in between the two of you. And the confidence that Mina, like, she is making herself bigger in front of this mer woman and trying to appear threatening just by size, which doesn't necessarily work because Mira also does the same thing. So they are now in like a standoff. Axis, that's what you walk into. You see Corey bleeding, and you see these two mermaid women, both buff. Like, I know the blue chick looked buff, but this other bitch looks a little bit scarier. She's got cuts all over her, like these scars that are over her arms and her stomach, and they're basically like puffing their chests at each other.
Can I get in between them?
She just got in between the two of you guys.
Yeah, I know.
You could try.
I want to scratch her hand. Like she did me.
Sorry. Do you have claws, fingers,
I have
nails?
fingernails. I have like regular human fingernails. So I could at least scrape her.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay. Um. He uh.
It's a cat fight.
It's,
But a fish fight!
it's a fish
Fish
fight.
fight.
Would you? Okay. So you're going to reach around and swing at Mira, and
Just her hand.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, Mira then physically attacks Mina. They start to get into a physical altercation. You see nails being scraped across each other's skin. You're seeing fins being pulled at. And real quick, do any of you have siblings? Yay or nay?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean in the game.
Oh
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
no.
Yes, sort of.
Can I roll an insight into
Not
this fight to
blood,
see
but
if it's actually like
it's my
aggressive or if
mentor's
they're just
son,
like?
who I was
'Cause
basically
I think it
sort
sounds
of
like.
my brother.
Uh, uh, Axis, yes, you can roll a perception, or an insight. I guess it would be perception. Let's just say you're trying to perceive it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
No, let's do insight. Is it better modifier if we do insight or perception?
I
Whichever
think
one
my
is a better modifier.
perception's. Yeah, I think my perception's better.
Yeah. Gav, we're gonna say yes. You qualify under this umbrella, though technically blood relation iffy. I didn't spoil nothing. I'm just kidding. See, I can't DM tired because I just be saying shit. Corey, yeah, you definitely are gonna recognize. But let's see, Axis. Let's see what you roll.
I rolled a 16 with my minus one.
You're gonna be able to tell. So all of you kind of, as you watch this cat fight unfold, you all get this little sensation, like, are these two related? Because they start to look very similar. How they fight is kind of like if you guys all have siblings, you all
Like they're not trying to kill each other.
Oh
But you can
no,
tell
they're
yeah.
getting physical,
Were they-
but the end goal is not death. It's just to
Okay.
punish the other one and like kick their ass. Jacob, I'm looking at you. You're not gonna watch this, but like I'm talking about you. Come at me, bro. So yeah, so you guys see them literally. You guys ever see a kid in the water just kind of do that thing where they like go in a circle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what these two do when they fight. They're just like going in a circle. It's actually really pretty because you're seeing the blue and the purple and the green kind of like all swirling in this little like havoc ball. I mean, it's not great because it's starting to like the little bit of blood that comes from them is actually like this really dark blue color, and it starts to billow inside of this room. But it's a really cool scene. It's a little fierce, but it's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. We have a little cat fight. And you guys are starting to realize that there's a chance that these two could be siblings. Or just really bad fighting.
I want to like walk over towards Gav and Axis, and I go, I have two women fighting over. More than you, Axis. More than you.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I wonder if they have anything valuable.
You gonna go stop this before they kill each other?
Oh, I'm gonna watch for just a second longer. Now I will.
Now I will.
In comment, I'm gonna go, hey, that's not what. For one, ma'am, you are very rude. I I am pretty cool. Of course he wanted to bring me down here. And two, why fight? Why are you fighting over me? It's a little excessive, don't you think?
I'm gonna lean over to Axis and say, "Hey, I'll put 5 gold on the new one."
Aren't you broke?
No, I just found 30 pieces of gold.
Hey,
Oh,
he's
wow.
got more money than any of us.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Actually, he took the money from you. So he has that 30 plus 18. Because I don't think he ever gave it back.
When did he take my? He took my money.
Yeah, remember? For the plan?
We were gonna bribe them.
Yeah.
You collected it from me.
I don't think so.
Dang.
I'm retconning. We didn't because he
Now,
wouldn't have
how-
anywhere to put it. He'd have to put
I
it in
didn't
his
switch-
ass.
Now wait a minute. Also, if you found 30, you're gonna share. You're just gonna keep it all for yourself.
Ooh.
What do you think?
You're gonna keep it all for yourself. Greedy bastard.
His little klepto
Well, did you
body
pop
starts,
open the carts?
Starts flinching.
No, I was trying to listen, and then I had that chick fly by me. I didn't even see her come in.
Sounds like your problem then. So $5 on the new one. Five pieces of gold on the new one.
You already took my 18. I can't get it back.
Oh, we retconned it. That
Yes.
didn't happen.
Because
All right,
he wouldn't have
I'll go
a place to
5. I'll go
live.
5 on Mina.
Oh my god, you guys are actually gonna bet right now?
Man.
Yeah, why not? What else are we gonna do?
Oh my god.
I can't speak their language and I can't understand them. I'm just here, just standing and looking for stuff to steal, waiting to be told what we're doing.
I'm trying to get them to just stop. Do I have a spell that...
No, Corey, they've ignored what you said. You can do a spell in a second, but I want you to just pick heads or tails.
Heads.
Ah, okay. So did you want to do a spell to stop them? Because you'll find out who won in a second.
Okay, now how would gust of wind work underwater? Would it just not?
I thought about that.
It's just gonna push them like a
I'm
force
also
thing,
curious.
kind of like thunder wave. We're just gonna say it's
Okay,
a
yeah,
gust of
I'm gonna
water.
do that.
Okay. So what is gust of wind pushes? Like how much does it push? Like how much wind? I guess is the weird question, but I
That's
just need to know.
Really
the-
good question.
the
Is that your
force
cantrip
of-
or is that the level 1 spell? Or level
It's a
2?
level 1 spell.
Oh lord.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, that's like a fairly strong thing.
Yeah, but it just came out with a cool ending in my brain cage, so I'm excited.
Nice.
Oh, my... Give me I'm trying to open up the spell app.
It's green. Actually, I just got this dice. Well, we got it a long time ago, and I just realized the other day that it has 2 numbers missing on it. Didn't even know. So weird.
Mike, I also put a picture of my wizard in the thing that was like
Oh.
a
I
level
saw it.
wizard than whatever
I saw
you
it.
came up with.
I saw it.
His eyes are still creepy, but
Here's this cartoon.
Yeah, it's still. I know I couldn't get it to do real. It just wouldn't.
his hand looks a little feminine. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well,
yeah,
I don't
really
think I
small.
can do this.
What? Why can't
You
you
can't do it.
It's 60 feet long.
That's what she
What-
said.
That's a lot.
Kaiju size.
What'd she
Is
do?
that?
Do you want me to just use gust? I just have regular gust.
Yeah,
It's
if you have
a little less
gust.
powerful.
If you have gust, I would request you use gust.
Okay.
Hey, Axis, blow them. Sorry.
God damn! Alright. I'm gonna blow them. Roll for performance?
Roll for forgiveness. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. I rolled. How does gust work? Do I actually have to roll an attack roll? I don't know. There's no attack roll thingy. It just says it has a saving throw. Or
Well, typically you use a Pidgeotto or a Pidgey to cast
shut the
Dust.
fuck up.
Is that a Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Basically, I just need to know the feat wise. We had 60 on the level 1 spell, but how much?
It's a range of 30, so it's like half. And
Okay.
it's one medium or small creature that you choose must succeed on a strength saving throw to be pushed up to 5 feet away from you. So basically, I'm just trying to push them 5 feet. I can pick one. I'm gonna pick not Mina. I'll pick Mira. If you want me to pick. They're kind of in a
Before he
tussle.
does that, using a piece of wood that I had taken off one of the boxes, I want to have carved "Go New Girl," and I'm raising him in the air like a sign at a football game.
He just has a wooden like hand shaped like a foam finger. You're
Yeah.
number one.
Ignore the boots thing. I'm voting for you. You got this. So, yes, Gab's just in the background, just cheering on his favorite player, and yeah, you cast Gust. I don't know what the save is for this thing.
It's a strength 14. It's a saving throw.
Good, got 11. All right, so as you cast Gust into this small room, you knock. Mina sees out of the corner of her eye and sees that you're about to blow, and Mira has no idea what's going on, and falls susceptible to the gust, and actually hits her like she is forced back into this like carved part of the wall, and you just hear that everybody hears this big thunk, and you see her body go limp and like float down to the bottom of the floor. Like it's just laying flat on
God
the floor.
damn!
You killed her.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna walk over
Oh
to
my
Axis
God.
and say, for the record, you interfered, and so that's disqualification. You
gonna put up
lose.
my hand. 5 gold.
You cheated. You pay me.
You murdered her.
Not a chance. I hope I didn't murder her. Holy
I
shit!
want to run over to her.
That is like I threw like a swift breeze at her.
Hey, listen,
I'm gonna
sometimes
go-
that's
I'm gonna
all
go-
it takes.
I'm gonna go
God
over
damn.
You blew
alongside
it gently.
Corey,
Holy
and
shit!
Sorry.
similar to
I
like
did.
how like a boxing coach would go check on their fighter that's been knocked out. I'm gonna go over and be like, you got this. Get back up. You can do it.
Jesus Christ. Are you gonna check her or are you just gonna say that to her?
I have no idea what to do medically, so I'm just gonna sit there.
Can I
and
roll
take-
medicine
No idea.
to see if she's
I'm
okay?
gonna like check her fish pulse. I don't know if that's different.
She. Oh my God. You know what? Actually, go ahead and roll medicine. Anybody who wants to.
Hey,
Sure, let's toss this D20 out
I
and see what happens.
didn't do very good.
What is my medicine?
my medicine's +2.
My medicine's a +3, but it's -1, and I rolled a 7 total.
Not good.
I got a 13. 12 plus 1.
I got a 15. That's yeah, 13
I
plus
looked over.
2.
Yeah, she got knocked the fuck out.
Got knocked the fuck out.
Mina is also going to check on her sister, and Corey, you actually realize something about this biology as you go also to check on Mira. You realize that you feel beating on both sides of her chest.
Oh,
Oh, they have 2 hearts.
Like a cow.
Oh no, do I have 2
wow,
hearts?
really?
Corey
Two hearts.
starts groping myself to find my wallet.
Yeah, she's like,
Where is it? Corey,
That's so
no.
funny.
As you go to touch yourself, you you only feel the sensation of one beating heart. Sorry. Uh,
Oh my god.
so sorry, guys.
Oh,
But yeah, as
so
you
funny.
guys reach down and feel Mira, Jesus Christ, don't touch her. You are successfully feeling her heartbeats.
Okay, so she's still alive. That's
She's
good. I didn't kill
alive.
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see all the color come back into my face. Holy shit!
You gotta be careful, that gust of
Oh,
wind.
yeah, yeah.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna apologize to Mina and be like, "I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I didn't mean to knock your sister out." Or, or is it your sister? Gasp.
uh, uh, she actually strangely looks up at you, Axis, and just says, "How did you know it was my sister? Are you a peeper?" Sorry, that's a joke from last session where you were like peeping in on Gad sharpening his knives. Yeah,
Apparently, I'm a
sorry.
peeper now.
Sorry. It had to be something.
Wow.
Yeah, peeping Tom. So, yeah, so that was just a joke. But she does look up at you strangely. She doesn't say anything. She makes sure that Mira's okay, and she actually picks her up and moves her to this, the thing that kind of looks like a bed. Have you guys actually ever seen a fish bed, like in a lake, in a pond? It just looks like this divot.
I can't say that I have, but I can
It
imagine it.
looks like a little crater that the fish kind of, they use their tail to like go back and forth, and they basically make these cute little like craters that are about like my face size. And sometimes
Does it look like a
they'll
Walmart ball pit?
no Walmart ball pits, no balls, but there are rocks. Sometimes they'll pick up rocks in their mouth or shells,
Mm,
and they will bring them back to their home, and they'll just drop them off in there.
noise.
Yeah. I just felt really old for a second. Yeah, okay. On that note, it's like I know we didn't get much done this session, but I mean
It's late. We can stop if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Unless you want this great quality of content to continue, I'm not proud with the job I'm doing here right now. So
I was gonna say I'm probably gonna head to bed soon because I got a long day tomorrow morning. Normally have no problem playing late, but I actually have stuff going on tomorrow.
Same, please.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm all good with that. We can be a good stopping point. Knock her the fuck out.